Well, I've taken it apart. I've put it back on. Tried to straighten brackets. Very little clearance. Now what? The saga continues.
I gave it all the beans. You want to, well, tell you how big of an idiot I am. I was attempting to pull a wheelie.
No kidding. Yeah.
There you go, folks. Don't be an idiot. Just because you can, don't.
So I'm out here in the shop again. It's only 3 o'clock. We were supposed to go out for a group ride today. Met up with a childhood friend from many years ago, and he brought along 7, 8 more.
I think it was eight more other than us two, yes.
So we had a group ride with 10 of us today, and of course things went sideways, as you've already seen, with me stopping by the urgent care to get an x-ray of my right foot. And thankfully the Alpine Stars did their job. No breaks, no bones were broken, just got a bad sprain when it ripped my foot off the foot pegs and then rode my foot down the road for a few feet. No breaks.
Which is amazing to me. It looked like it was broken when he took his boot off, and I could see all the swelling. Thought for sure it was done.
But the ankle's still kind of puffy. Rested it on the pegs here, try to elevate a little bit. But the doc said I got real lucky, the way I described the incident to them. But this was the first time the Africa Twin went sliding down the road, and it was my bonehead mistake. Dropped the bike a couple of times, slow speed stuff, but no big deal there. Minor damages. The mirror got misplaced. The engine guards pushed into the front fairing, but just a small scratch in the paint. So I think all is good. Maybe bent the brake lever over a little bit, but take it off, whack it a couple of times with a hammer, and should be good to go.
We'll put a couple of pictures in here for you so you can check that out, where the crash bar got bent and the brake lever may be bent.
But today it was all on me. We stopped when we first got on the gravel over there at the Bent Creek Experimental Forest. I turned off traction control, turned the wheelie control off, turned the anti-lock brakes off, and off we went. And I was feeling a little bit frisky, if you will, and I thought, I'm going to pass Patrick and I'm going to do a power wheelie. And
Rear tire spun out from under me. Cranked my right ankle backwards, and now I'm going to the emergency room.
So Roger and I are going to head back to his house, drop off his bike, and we're going to get him to an emergency room one way or another, whether it's me, his wife, anybody. And we're going to check, because you're pretty sure that thing's broken, aren't you?
Pretty sure. I mean, I could stand on it when the adrenaline was flowing, but once the adrenaline kind of waned, I was like, nope, you don't want to stand on it.
That is exactly why I was telling you to back off, get away from the bike, go let the adrenaline slow down a little bit. Myself and the other Patrick picked the bike up, and that's when I saw you start to limp worse and worse.
You know, rev the motor up, let off of it real fast, let the suspension in the front collapse, hammer the throttle, and it comes up. And when I got to him, of course, I lost the momentum because I'm not good at wheelies, and went around him a little brisk.
Kind of sideways. When I looked out of the left side of my helmet and I kind of turned, because I heard him revving it up, and I was like, what's he doing? And I knew he was going to pass on the left. He beeped the horn, let me know he was coming by, but I didn't know he was going to try to do a wheelie. And when I finally was seeing what was going on, because he was getting right beside me, his rear wheel was locked up and the bike was leaned over significantly, and I thought, uh-oh, that's it.
And then once I got into the wet leaves on the side of the gravel, it was no bueno, and I knew what was going to happen there. But I thought I was going to make the corner. Even when the bike started sliding, I thought, well, I'll make the corner. You know, feather the brake a little bit and just ride it out. Yeah, it didn't happen. So, trip to urgent care. Got a souvenir receipt to add to the collection of receipts. But it was a fun day. It was exciting.
It was different.
Yeah. For those folks that were part of the group ride, you know, sorry I was acting like a bonehead, but I only ruined 1 mile of your day. So
honestly, I don't even think it ruined their mile. It gave them a little excitement. They went on. Both of us told them, we got this. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I just wanted to make sure Roger could get home. And we went back, got him convinced to go to the urgent care. I swore it was going to be broken.
Until I put my foot down at a traffic light, I thought, nah, it's okay, it's okay. And then when I put my foot down at a traffic light and the bike weight shifted towards my right foot, I was like, oh no, it's broken. And I was fearful of the spiral fracture, the way it ripped my foot off the pegs. And yeah, let's just say the ground has gotten harder as I've gotten older. We all want to play and get out there and act foolish sometimes, and maybe I just chose the worst possible time.
If you look in that mirror there, that young lady behind me has the look of someone that is very upset with me. Hope you can see her back there. That'd be my wife. She is none too happy with me right now. And nobody had video evidence, so
it never
happened.
Although urgent care might have something to say about that.